Aquarius and Taurus, welcome. This is an Aquarius experience. I will be doing a connection spread for the highest good of the relationship. Aquarius, Father of Cups, King of Cups. Aquarius, you are currently successfully managing to balance out your emotions. This does not mean that you are bottling them up. This does not mean that you are silencing yourself. This means that you are stepping into the masculine energy and the feminine at the same time, with the same, maybe not the same amount of energy, but the right degree of energy for the masculine and the feminine. This is a wonderful card to be in for an Aquarius. They are sort of mastering their ability to identify their emotions, validate them, communicate them, honor them, and respect them. Aquarius, your challenge, however, is the Two of Cups. So although you are in this state of harmonious balance emotionally within yourself, you're finding it quite hard to find that in the relationship. Taurus, Judgment. I'll have to pull more cards, but to me, Judgment means a couple of things. Either fair judgment has been made, or harsh judgment has been made. So we'll get some more of that. In your challenge, the Father of Wands. The King of Wands is action. So if you are finding it hard to pursue a direction, a passion, that could be what is resembled here as in a challenged position. You're finding it hard to go forth with some action. You're finding it hard to strike, to fight, maybe even communicate. Your united force, you have the Hangman. So it looks to me that Taurus has made some judgment in the relationship. And the overall card that popped out was the Tower. So some kind of judgment has been made, either which caused the Tower moment or was just a product of the Tower moment. Or maybe there was a Tower moment and then the judgment was the product of of that. It's put you guys at a plateau. There might not be too much communication coming from either end, or if there is any communication, it might be coming from the Aquarius. And also, if there is communication coming from the Taurus, it could be quite harsh. But I find that it might not be that. It might not be it might just be silence. In any case, both of you feel that you are just in this limbo state, this hangman position, where your perception of each other and the relationship is skewed. Taurus, I'm going to pull some advice card for this lack of direction. Or it doesn't necessarily be that there's a lack of direction, there's just lack of movement towards the direction. Any advice for the Taurus for the lack of direction or lack of movement? We have the Five of Wands and the Fool card. For me, I feel like the advice is to move forward in the direction and not to be afraid of any conflict or altercation or argument. It's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of fight. And it doesn't necessarily mean like a terrible fight. It could be like a fight for love. You could come forward to the Aquarius, let them know how you feel, what you want to do moving forward, together or separately, and Aquarius might fight to stay together. However, regardless of how that results, because it could be that there was some kind of judgment made and the Taurus needs to speak on it effectively, and Aquarius can go ahead and clear their name. They'll fight for it, and then you guys can go ahead and rebuild after the tower. But it says to take a chance, Taurus. Take a chance. Speak your mind. They can handle it. Aquarius is in this King of Cups position where they are emotionally mature. So go ahead. Pass your judgment, Taurus. Let Aquarius know how you're feeling. Let them be able to not fight, but advocate for themselves towards this judgment. Because right now it seems like this judgment that Taurus has made has not surfaced. You haven't communicated that to the Aquarius yet. So go ahead and communicate your judgment to Aquarius. Take that leap of faith. Know that you're going to go into it with, somebody, they're going to advocate for themselves. or they might fight for the love. Whatever it is, you have to be able to face that. You can't just jump ship without saying a word. Okay, if you made it this far, I hope you've gotten something that would help. Actually, I want to pull an advice card for Aquarius. I didn't do that. Aquarius, any advice? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there is a possibility of starting something very stable here. Any more advice? For this. Moon. Okay. Advice. I would say that there's a possibility to create something stable here with this Taurus. However, there are some things unsaid. So if Taurus made this judgment on something and it hasn't been talked about, and Taurus is they're too afraid to speak about it without cutting your head off, Aquarius, maybe you can go ahead and speak on it. If you know what this judgment is that Taurus has made on you and on the relationship, talk about it. Shed some light on those fears. Any other advice? Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Cups. There's some delusion here. There's some not being able to sense what is real, what's imaginary. So if you, Aquarius, were able to shed some light on maybe some fears that you're having, or maybe something that you're hiding, chances are this Taurus already knows about it. And this is what's causing this hangman position. So you guys might be going through a tower moment, but push through it, go through it, because there is the possibility of a very stable relationship. Okay, once again, if you've made it this far, I hope you've gotten something out of it. Until next time.